Okay, fantastic. Positional release for the suboccipitals. Often an area that we get a lot of tightness, spasm and pain on clients, can also lead to things like tension type headaches and can be quite sensitive to work on for clients. So positional release is a really nice way of achieving that ease without causing discomfort to your client. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the pillow to allow me free access to move the client's head. I'm going to palpate that tender point and then move to a position of ease. So in terms of what movement would achieve that, so suboccipitals on the posterior of the body, so we talked about generally that means you need to add some extension, but with the suboccipitals we have a lot of things that are flexors and some that are extensors, so it's worth trying all of those movements and trying to find the ease for your client. So don't be surprised if it's not what you expect. So we're going to move through each position. If it creates ease, we'll then pause, move to the next position. If it increases the pain, makes it worse, doesn't work, we try a different movement. So I'm just going to raise my client's head off the bed, just remove the pillow and place it on a chair. And I'm just going to palpate. So you want your client's head to feel supported so that they're not holding it and they're not creating tension. And I'm just palpating at the base of the skull, so at the occiput, and coming down to C2, C3, just palpating that area, and back up towards the head. How does it feel here?
Painful.
Okay, so once we find that, we're going to tell our client that's going to be our 10, so that's our monitoring point. Okay. The first movement I'm going to do here is just adding a little bit of extension into the head. Has that reduced the pain?
Yeah.
It has, great. And where are we now?
Probably down to 5.
A 5, fantastic. So next I'm going to do a side bend, so I'm going to bring ear towards shoulder. Okay. So my fingers are still on that tender point. The difference here is that gravity and the weight of the head is keeping that pressure on, so it's quite an easy one for me to hold. Has that eased it, made it worse? Where are we?
It's eased it.
It's eased it, fantastic. Now I'm going to do one more movement, which is just rotating the head away from the side where he feels the discomfort. Has that eased it further?
Yes.
Fantastic. And where are we now?
I'd say nearly nothing.
Nothing, fantastic. So we're going to hold that for 90 seconds. We don't want to rush this technique, so 90 seconds feels like a long time, but just coach your client to breathe, to remain at ease, nice deep breathing, letting it go, letting everything reset. Sometimes you'll feel release under your fingers, sometimes you won't, but just have faith, wait those 90 seconds. And then once those 90 seconds are up, slow and controlled return's really important, especially with the head. If they don't feel supported in the head, they will try and hold it themselves and tighten up. So we want to ensure that we make a nice slow return to neutral, unrotating the head and bringing it back to neutral. And now if I palpate that same point, how's that feeling?
Good.
Fantastic. So a really simple, quick and easy way to relieve that tension and tenderness in the suboccipital area.